I
like
mean,
this should be a YouTube video already.
this, huh? Exclusive Base did a video recently. He brought up a hot topic, and I want to know your thoughts. He said he was a little bit upset and frustrated and disappointed that Black Ops Cold War is going to have a very low amount of release day weapons and maps.
Okay, so we're talking like World War II with like 6 maps, or
He's saying it's going to be one of it's going to be one of the lowest Call of Duties as far as he said it's going to be the lowest Call of Duty of all time on maps. Really, I'm sorry, on weapons released on
right.
launch day, and it's going to be one of the top three lowest released maps on launch day.
I know World War II launched with the fewest maps. It had 7 multiplayer.
Right. So it'll be top three lowest maps and the lowest released launch weapons. Now, here's the hot topic. Do you prefer that over the having your
Nope.
what Modern Warfare did? They released like what was it, like
Yeah.
55 guns? Would you rather
I
have
think it's
that?
second or third most.
So which one
I
would
think
you
more guns
prefer?
more better.
You think more guns is better?
Yes.
And so I'm gonna just assume that you also think that more maps is better.
Uh, as long as they're a variety of maps. I don't want to
Let
play 12 3-lane maps or 12 circles or 12.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So you're saying the more is better too, then, right?
To a point, yeah.
All right. Good. Let me tell you. I want to give you a little bit about my hot topic, my take on this. All right. I think less is better. You want to hear why I think less is better? Several reasons. One, it puts more time into working on the more important things in the game rather than having to worry about map layouts and maps. But here's another thing. I think with a player like myself and sometimes even you, depending on the Call of Duty bunkers, I play the shit out of Call of Duty. I get bored easily playing the same map over and over and over and over. With that said, I would rather us have 12 maps on launch and them continuously adding maps each month or a couple of maps than them launch 16, 18, 20 maps and us being just stuck with that for like, wouldn't you want less and then have more added over time than you would want to have more added less over time?
I can see that with the maps, but not with the weapons.
Why not the weapons though too? Because I think in my opinion, weapon
It kind of
balancing
cuts
is
the
even
grind of the
harder.
final camo so hard.
Okay, so yeah, when you're thinking as far as challenges, I like that. You're so right. But well, how about weapon balancing? Wouldn't that make weapon balancing easier? Because now you have like a sense of control over having that balance, and then now when you have that balance, you can actually be a little bit more like I guess diverse, and then you can like tweak from there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you release like so many fucking guns, you run to this power of just this problem of like, what the fuck do we do to balance this out? Like, it's just a mess. Don't you
I
agree,
kind
or
of, I kind of enjoy the mess with all
you
the
like
weapons.
you enjoy the mess?
Yeah, because it's always fun using an underpowered weapon to me.
Yeah, I
Just to say,
agree.
ha, I killed you with this.
100% agree with you, and that me and you are very much alike in that regards, where we like to do challenges and use odd weapons. However, you do run into this problem of like just metas and just overpowered metas, and then they don't even do updates enough to balance. So it's like it really sucks the fun out of the game, and now you run into like these situations where everyone's just using the two of the same weapons.
I mean, they do that pretty much in every Call of Duty. It's inevitable that they're going to find a meta weapon. So,
Ah, that's a good point, which is why I am proposing they change what they usually do. Change it, and from what I'm saying, change it to what I'm saying. Change it to fewer weapons, fewer maps, add weapons over time. It makes weapon balancing easier, and it makes the game stay more interesting for the players like myself who play a ton of Call of Duty. We get to enjoy new maps, new weapons every month, or maybe 2 or 3 weapons, 2 or 3 maps, and it just gets added over time.
Feel like this should be a YouTube
No,
video.
so Vince, what do
Alright.
you think about that? Do you think that it's better to have more weapons and more maps just dumped on you at launch day, and then
Yeah, isn't that what they did with this game? Like Modern
you
Warfare?
for the longest
This,
time, yes, that's definitely what they did for Modern Warfare. There's a couple other games,
like,
Bonkers, can you list off some that really went at it and just added, piled on
Modern
maps
Warfare 3.
okay. They
There were
piled
16
on.
launch maps. I don't want to say almost 70 weapons.
Okay.
yeah.
So
I like it
like.
this way though, because you got like a big variety and
Mhm.
Yeah.
at the same time, like, yeah, they should have. I think they should have put like some old maps too, just like here, 'cause like you're
Yes.
familiar with that too. So
Yes. And don't get me
But I
wrong,
don't want it to be too much filler, though.
yes, good point, because Ace did bring that up in his video. You don't want them to rely on just giving you old maps that you've already played the shit out of years ago, because then you're gonna get bored even faster, and you're still gonna run into that problem. And it's also pretty lazy of developers to do. Really easy to do. But what about weapons, Vince? I definitely was a very big advocate of like more, give me more. I want more maps. I want more on launch day. Like I want to have.
no, yeah, the more weapons, the better. But
Hmm.
I mean, with that time frame, I guess I don't know how many weapons they could put in there, but
Yeah.
I think more weapons would be good because everyone has a different playstyle. So
I feel like there's not enough weapons in Modern Warfare, but that's just me.
Oh wow. Okay. I feel like there's a good number of weapons
I was
in Modern
spoiled with
Warfare.
World War II.
I. Yeah. I mean, I was spoiled
There were
in World War
18 assault
II.
rifles
Yes.
and I think 19 SMGs.
Yeah, but a lot of those weapons were pretty much the exact same weapon profile. They just like changed one thing, and it made it so much more inferior to the other weapon. You know what I'm saying? With
Or
World War
they
II.
made it more specialized, yeah.
So I don't know. I definitely say we were my favorite Call of Duty when it comes to maps and weapons has definitely got to be Black Ops 3. The quality of weapons, the quality of maps, there will always be my favorite. Black Ops 3. What about you, Vince?
I don't know. I actually really like this one.
This one, as
Which
far as maps
I
or
also
weapons? Because this is
both
definitely the
because
most different Call of Duty
yeah,
in maps.
because I
The most. And
remember
weapons.
like I remember playing Battlefield 4 and then
Hmm.
like going from that to like whatever Call of Duty was that at the time. It just I don't know. I just didn't like it because it had so many more options. But this one, since launch, and they kept adding more and more weapons as it went on. So
What about you, Bunkers? Maps?
Map-wise, I probably liked MW3 just because you had so much variety at the start.
Mm-hmm.
And then weapon-wise, I always have a soft spot for ghost weapons. I
Ghost?
just wish they added more. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly the creative class though in Ghost.
I think Ghost is probably my funnest favorite Call of Duty.
And Ghost
But,
had some good variety at launch too.
But yes, you don't think that too much variety will create a faster burnout and less replayability in a game, or?
I think it increases the replayability for me.
Okay.
but
Okay, because you already have it there. You don't need to wait for them to keep releasing it over time.
Not just that, but it's also kind of like this game kind of burns me out. I feel like I play like 4 maps in a game session.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And Treyarch does that too. Like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, you'd play the same maps like in 4 different maps in a rotation because it'd get picked twice and then go to the next map.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Like, oh, we're playing Nuketown again, right after we just played Nuketown.
Uh-huh.
And how are you? I take it you're not excited about Nuketown coming back?
No.
Are you a fan of Nuketown? Might as well talk about it. Are you a fan of Nuketown, Bunkers?
I am not.
I'm a huge fan of Nuketown. I don't know what it is. I love small maps, and I love I don't know. I love the variety of the way you can play. on Nuketown. I think the only thing I hate about Nuketown is losing to you in a 1v1, Bonkers. I hate your guts, and I forever will for Nuketown, alright? Vince, what do you feel about Nuketown? You like it?
Yeah, I like it. It reminds me of like Shipment and Rust, but you can actually like take more cover in it.
Yeah,
Like, you actually have a
exactly.
chance.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it's a little more, well, not little, a lot more controlled and like, than Shipment and Rust. But at the same time, it's very fast-paced. It's a fast-paced, controlled, like, okay, we can actually somewhat control the spawns here in Nuketown.
I think that may be why I don't like it, because it's so small and so controllable for either side.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you're a really, really, really good player, then I guess you're having a really, really good time, right?
Or a really, really bad time. I mean, that's
Why
one
don't they
reason I
keep
loved
the memory
AW
down?
and IW.
Shit.
Right?
AW and IW, you could use the same gun, but it'd be different because they're variants. You had so much replayability from that. I mean, IW I thought was a blast because you could.
I liked
go for
IW.
weapon challenges. You could always change up a little bit of playstyle and make it better.
I think IW is probably one of the most different Call of Duties that I enjoyed. That's what I would say. One of the most different Call of Duties that I enjoyed.
I
Boy,
think
did
AW
I.
takes that one.
Yes, yeah, I know you love AW. I know that's your favorite Call of Duty. And I'd probably have to say, dude, goddamn, I hated. As much as I loved World at
Favorite, but
War,
it's up there.
I hated World War II. Super boring. The most boring Call of Duty is what I'll definitely chalk that under. World War II.
I think pre-update it was going that way, but after the big overhaul,
Yes.
I think it was the most.
But yes, agreed, but it took too long. I mean, of course, there's nothing they could. It was out of their control, but from a consumer, player standpoint, it was too late. It was too late, for me at least. Thing to talk
I
about.
hope they bring noob tubes back.
Oh, I hate you.
Oh hell no.
I hope they bring back One Man Army. I'm just playing. Just naming off the toxic things we don't want to bring back.
I wouldn't mind Danger Close.
No, okay, you know what? I really do want them to bring back attack dogs.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Is that is
Yeah,
is it?
No, but that score streak system seems kind of janky.
It was fun though. I fucking love calling in a bunch of dogs all over the map. And
I'm
guys,
talking about in the new one. It's like everyone has their positions.
oh yeah, bro. I agree. I don't like it. I don't like that at all. One bit, bro.
Just imagine Nuketown now. If everybody
Yeah.
gets it, they just have to
Yep.
get so many.
I agree
It's
with
gonna be
you.
attack dog, attack dog, attack dog.
It's gonna be terrible. Guys, I've been saying this for years. I want to say I've been saying this for maybe 7 years, and I still haven't seen it added yet to a multiplayer. But I want this to be on record on video. I've been saying it every year after year after year after year. I want there to be a kill streak or a score streak where you call in zombies. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that's like too much, or do you think that it's perfect because that's exactly like it's a big part of Call of Duty, and it should be implemented into like multiplayer? What do y'all think about that? A kill streak where you call in zombies.
Well, if you count the squad mate from Ghost, that guy had no brain like a zombie.
Level 20, level 30, and level 10, a mixture of like 40 zombies, 20 zombies you can call in on the map, 30 zombies, whatever. But at level 30, 20, and 10, what do y'all think about that? Do you think that's
I'd say maybe a nuke, and then like the amount of players on the map turns into zombies.
yeah? Okay,
That'd be
so
cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's pretty similar to like the paratroopers.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. But the paratroopers were so fucking like, boy, they moved like the worst bots ever, dude.
They moved like they were brainless, like a zombie.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
There you go.
So, would y'all be for it, or are you saying nah, it doesn't belong?
I could see it for Halloween as a reskin of something.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I want it in, guys, all the way in. I want it. But hey, you never know. Some people might like it, some people hate it. I like to bring up a fun fact that Nuketown this year for Cold War will be called Nuketown 84. That was the year I was born, everybody.
Just on the train of more weapons, more variety.
Yeah.
That's better, but
Gotcha.
less-
And obviously I'm on the train of more added over time, like more added throughout the life cycle of a game.
mean,
More
that's one of the
more
reasons I
added and
like
more
to-
updates. I'm all about updates. Updates. I need a game to constantly update. That's what I need.
My internet cries.
I know, Bunkers. I know. You're very